ఓకే ఫ్రెండ్స్, మనం గేమ్ ఎక్కడైతే ఆపేసామో పార్ట్ 1 అక్కడ నుంచి ఇప్పుడు పార్ట్ 2 కంటిన్యూ చేద్దాము. మనం డెత్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్యామిలీ కదా, అదే గేమ్ ఆడుతున్నాం.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The revenant.
మనం ఇది సేవ్డ్ పార్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఎక్కడికి వెళ్దాము? ఇక్కడ నుంచి కంటిన్యూ చేద్దాం. మనం క్రాస్ బార్ తెచ్చుకుందాం ఫస్ట్ వెళ్ళి.
I will make sure everything is ready. How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready? It's such a big responsibility having a baby.
ఓకే, ఇక్కడ కాదు అయితే.
So upset. She's never.
ఎక్కడ వదిలేసినట్టున్నా
Seen a dead
నేను.
body before.
Life can be tough sometimes.
And that detective asked to come here. Madam Carlisle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything.
ఈ క్రాస్ బోని ఎక్కడో నేను వదిలేసినట్టున్నాను.
Did when she arrived.
What is it now?
లెట్స్ ఫైండ్ వేర్ ఇట్ ఈస్.
For not making the bed the way
వదిలేసాను ఎక్కడో. చూద్దాము.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madam Carlisle?
No, not yet.
ఓకే,
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult
Mission to
children,
Mali start
younger
చేద్దాము.
brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is good.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madam Carlisle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madam Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madam Carlisle this morning.
ఓకే.
I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
ఫాలో.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlisle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Sure. లోపలికి అయితే వచ్చేసాము.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turned up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary. And all this security. I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. Before you see Madame Carlyle inside. Hi.
That's a bit excessive. Bit rude to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
ఓకే, ఇన్వెస్టిగేటర్ వచ్చేసాడు.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice.
ఓకే,
A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler.
ఓకే.
Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll
Okay.
follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that the staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this.
ఓకే.
The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room.
ఓకే.
However, Madam Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night.
Okay.
Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note.
Suicide note.
Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47.
Okay.
Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock
10 o'clock.
last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madam Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madam's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madam Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madam Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
ఇంటెల్ ఓకే వీళ్ళందరినీ సస్పెక్ట్స్ అనమాట వీళ్ళంతా.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie.
లెవెల్ 1లో ఉందా టార్గెట్?
For an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my...
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
సో ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ అనేది ఇప్పుడు ఒక్కొక్క వీళ్ళంతా సస్పెక్ట్స్ ఈ జాకరీ మర్డర్కి. సో ఎవరు ఏంటి అనేది 1 2 3 4 5 6 మెంబర్స్. ఇదే బట్లర్ ఆల్రెడీ మనం మాట్లాడేసాము. ఇంకా వీళ్ళందరికీ క్వశ్చన్ చేయాలి.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight.
Okay,
anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show.
Both heard that tracking sound. I am now green to proceed with force. 6 out, engage!
Hooray!
6, red man, engage hostile targets.
నేను
Yep, got it.
బటన్ తప్పుగా ప్రెస్ అయిపోయింది. కొట్టేశాడు. రాంగ్గా ప్రెస్ అయింది. T455. రాంగ్గా ప్రెస్ అయిపోయింది బటను.
Markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
6 clues వచ్చేసాయి.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
This is very useful information, 47.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I
Patrick
believe.
Carlyle.
May I suggest
Can you
you
tell
ask
me
the
where you
suspects
were
for alibis?
yesterday evening?
Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues
Sneaky
first?
Butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my...
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So...
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Okay. ఒకసారి సేవ్ చేసుకుంటాను ఎందుకన్నా మంచిది.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward.
వీళ్ళందరినీ ఇన్వెస్టిగేట్ చేయాలన్నమాట.
Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family,
Okay.
but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local.
సో వీళ్ళంతా చెప్తున్నారు నిన్న నువ్వేం చేసావని అడుగుతుంటే చెప్తున్నారు ఒక్కొక్కళ్ళు ఒక్కొక్క విధంగా చెప్తున్నారు వీటిలో మనం సస్పెక్ట్ ఎవరో కనిపెట్టాలి.
So I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Yeah.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Okay.
That music makes my heart soar.
Quite the poet. But you're right. It's beautiful.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Yes.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
ఓకే అయిపోయిందా? సో మనం అలబీ కన్ఫర్మ్డ్. వీళ్ళిద్దరు దీంతో మాట్లాడేసాము. క్వశ్చన్ అయిపోయింది. ఇంకా ఫెర్బీ దగ్గరికి వెళ్దాం ఒకసారి. ఫెర్బాయ్ ఎక్కడున్నాడు? ఫెర్బీ కింద ఉన్నాడు కదా. Ferby. LB. Okay.
Edward. I know I'm not supposed to.
Gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance. Hello there.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick.
Okay.
We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe, like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
నేను మాట్లాడుతున్నా కదా, ఆగచ్చు కదా.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
14.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Who are you again? This guy's face ring any bells to you? I don't think I've seen him around here before. Don't try anything stupid, sir.
I shouldn't gossip, but that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste. Tell me.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
ఓకే ఇప్పుడు మ్యాన్షన్ మాస్టర్కి దొరికింది ప్రైవేట్ ఇన్వెస్టిగేటర్ ఇక్కడ 3 క్లూస్ ఉన్నాయంట 3 క్లూస్ ఏంటో చూద్దాం తెలియట్లేదుగా
No need to panic.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Okay.
Greetings, sir.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Your detective you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So,
నేను
Mr.
ఇంకా
Whitmer,
రెబకా
you've
రూమ్
reached a
వెళ్దాం
conclusion.
అనుకున్నాను కుదరలేదు
Take a seat. Please, go
ఓకే
ahead.
నువ్వు చెప్పే లోపల నేను కూర్చుని పోయాను లేబో.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal...
I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice. To murder.
Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitman. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room.
Okay.
I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies.
Okay.
About your reward, have you considered an amount?
Okay, case file.
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
ఏంటి ఇప్పుడు కేస్ ఫైల్ ఈమె ఇస్తుందా?
The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy.
Agreed, sir.
Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured.
Okay.
Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
How are you?
ఇప్పుడు కాలాయల గురించి అంటే అలెక్సా గురించి చూసుకోవాలన్నమాట. ఇంకా మనకి ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి చూద్దాం ఒక నిమిషం. మిషన్ స్టోరీస్ ఇది అయిపోయింది. ఇంకా ఏమున్నాయి మిషన్ స్టోరీస్ ఏమున్నాయి? ఏ డే టు రిమెంబర్ ఇది అవ్వలేదు. ఇంటెల్ కీస్ అన్నీ వచ్చేసాయి. ఇంకా అలెక్సాని ఎలిమినేట్ చేసేస్తే అయిపోయినట్టే. ఇంకా ఇంతకీ మనం రెబకా రూమ్కి వీటికి వెళ్ళాలి కదా.
That is the door to Rebecca's room. I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
listing of asset transfers from the Carlyle account HT.
అయినా ఇంక నేను
It doesn't exist. Right. I'll double check and get back.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Take it easy, man.
ఏంటి ఇక్కడ లేదు అలెక్సా? Friends, like, share and subscribe, friends.
It's a hell of a uniform you got there, guy.
అలెక్సా ఎక్కడుందో మరి, కింద ఉందేమో, వెళ్దాం మనం కూడా.
Mother, I want to know what is going on.
Yes.
Not now, Rebecca. I thought
Here is Alexa. బట్ మనం అన్నీ పెట్టేసి వచ్చేసాం కదా ఆల్రెడీ. సో మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏ డే టు రిమెంబర్ మిషన్ స్టోరీ దానికి వెళ్దాం.
Mary is so upset.
And she's never seen a dead body before. Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
What are you doing? You've got to leave right now. Please.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
No power, no
She expects the family photos to be done any moment now.
I need these to happen, okay? I need it perfect.
I guess we could do that. Yeah, that's a good plan. The tension is off the charts.
Everything needs to be ready for the funeral.
ఓకే, మనం ఇప్పుడు ఫోటోగ్రాఫర్ లాగా డ్రెస్ చేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలన్నమాట. వీ హ్యావ్ టు చేంజ్ అవర్ అపిరెన్స్ లైక్ ఫోటోగ్రాఫర్.
Such a bunch of old...
Okay, missing fuse. Let's find the fuse.
Sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test... Get away from me, you creep! Oh, sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Okay.
Excellent, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way down for the family photo shoot. Let's see if any memorable
Missing
moments will
screwdriver.
play out in front of the camera.
Arre. Screwdriver missing, లేదా? అరే స్క్రూ డ్రైవర్ లేదుగా. ఇక్కడే ఉంది.
Down by the fountain.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, you!
Photographer! Excuse
I
me!
expect you to be efficient. I have
Sir,
a lot to see
please
to
stop
today.
this!
I'll do my best.
I'm going to get security if you don't drop the act right now.
Hey, you! Whatever it is you think you are. Not buying it, but...
Christ.
Please do something about that guy. He is being an ignorant asshole.
ఓ అది అది సెకండ్ టైం వచ్చేప్పుడు చేసేటప్పటికి వాళ్ళు ఎనిమి అనుకున్నారు. మళ్ళీ ఫోటోగ్రాఫర్ లాగా అవ్వాలి.
This seriously needs to step into this.
Sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Excellent, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way down for the family photo shoot. Let's see if any memorable moments will play out in front of the camera.
It's just in front of the fountain.
Hi, good afternoon. Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You've always been immune to her. How do you do it?
I'm the youngest.
Down by the fountain.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
అందరూ వచ్చారు.
Right, get in position. Let's get this over with. There's a puddle of water here. Well, never mind. Let's just get this done, shall we?
Alexa, కూర్చో.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine? You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop bickering.
Okay.
Well, you certainly know how to lighten the mood.
అందరూ ఓకే అయితే ఫోటో చేస్తా. తీసాను పో.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
అయిపోయింది, మిషన్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది. ఇది ఒకటి అవ్వలేదు కానీ మిగతా రెండు అయిపోయినాయి.
Glad I wasn't in when Madame Carlyle showed up this morning. I'm sure my heart would have jumped right out of my chest.
I didn't see it either, but it was still quite...
ఓహో వచ్చిన దారిలోనే అనమాట.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
That's it. Nice. 2-star rating వచ్చిందా? ఓకే రీచ్డ్. గన్ వచ్చింది. నైస్.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
ఇదేంటి నెక్స్ట్ మిషన్ అనుకుంటా.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
ఇతను హిట్మ్యాన్తో పాటు ఉన్నాడు అనమాట. ఏజెంట్ 47తో పాటు.
How about now? Over here.
ఓ దట్స్ ఇట్. Let's play other mission. Maybe అయిపోయింది. డెత్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్యామిలీ అయిపోయింది. Apex Predator. That is our next mission. Objectives ఏమున్నాయి? ప్లానింగ్, mission stories, leaderboard, bus stop, items. Contact Olivia. Find Olivia. Olivia ఎక్కడ ఉంది? మనం అదే కనిపెట్టాలన్నమాట. నైస్. మేబీ ఇది బంక్ అనమాట. సో ఇప్పుడు ఒలివియా ఎక్కడుందో కనిపెట్టాలా. గ్యాస్ స్టేషన్ అంటారు వాళ్ళు. ఏమి ఇచ్చారు? కెమెరా ఇచ్చారా? ఏదో ఒలివియా. మేబీ ఇంకా అడవిలోకి వెళ్ళాలేమో, ఫారెస్ట్లోకి వెళ్ళాలనుకుంటా. ఏది నాకు అసలు మార్కే కనిపించట్లేదు. ఏ మార్కు? మ్యాప్ ఏది? ఫైండ్ హర్. దెర్ ఈజ్ యువర్ యూ నీడ్ టు ఫైండ్ హర్. ఒలివియాని కనిపెట్టాలి. బట్ వేర్ ఈజ్ షీ? ఇవేమో ఎంటర్ అవ్వడానికి రావట్లేదు. ఓహో, కాయిన్ తీసుకున్నావులే కానీ బట్ ఈ కార్ ఇట్లా ఉందేంటి? మేబీ లైటింగ్ ఉంది కదా, ఒలివియా ఏమన్నా ఇటు వెళ్ళిందేమో. చూద్దాం. అరే లాక్ పిక్కర్ కూడా లేదా మన దగ్గర? రే రే రే, ఏది లేకపోతే ఎలాగా? లాక్ పిక్కర్ ఏదో ఒకటి కావాలి. కత్తితో కష్టం. అయితే ఇందాక అతని దగ్గరే ఉన్న లాక్ పిక్కర్ దొరుకుతుందేమో. బట్ మనకి ఎక్కడైతే ఏం దొరకలేదు. దీనివల్ల యూజే లేదు. ఇంకా ఇక్కడ ఏమైనా దొరుకుతాయేమో లాక్ పిక్కర్, చూద్దాం ఒకసారి. ఓకే, దీనివల్ల యూజ్ ఏముంది మనకి? దీని నుంచి ఎంటర్ అవ్వడానికి బయటికి వెళ్ళడానికి ఉందిలే కానీ బట్ ఇలా అయితే కష్టం కదా. ఒకసారి అన్నిట్లో ఎతికేసి వెళ్దాం మళ్ళీ. ఇన్ కేస్ ఏమన్నా దొరుకుతుందేమో చూద్దాము. అన్మార్క్డ్ వ్యాన్ అంట. సో ఇంకేమన్నా దొరుకుతుందేమో చూద్దాము. మిగతా కార్లు కూడా సెర్చ్ చేస్తే సంథింగ్ ఈజ్ ఆఫ్ విత్ దిస్ వ్యాన్ బిహైండ్ ది బస్ స్టాప్. ఈ కార్లకు అసలు ఏమీ లేదు. ఓకే అన్మార్క్. ఏం లేదు కదా, ఇంకా మనకు తెలిసిన దారిలోనే వెళ్ళాల్సిందే. ఇంగిటి కింద దిగుతాం. ఇంకా మనకు ఉంది ఇదే ఆప్షన్. ఒక్కసారి కెమెరాతో ఎక్కడేమైనా పని చేస్తామో చూద్దాం. ఇందులో ఏమన్నా ఇక్కడైతే సౌండ్ ఏదో వస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఉందా ఏం లేదు కదా. కీస్ ఏం లేవు కదా. పిక్ లాకరు లేదు, అదే లాక్ పిక్ లేదు. రెండు మిస్సింగే కదా. లేదంటే ఇటు ఎంటర్ అయ్యవచ్చు. దట్స్ ఇట్.
We've been compromised. Abort and walk away now.
Who?
ICA. They tracked me. Don't know how.
It's what they do. How many?
One prime asset and a whole pack of up-and-comers. They've infiltrated the club searching for us. Christ, I think I killed one of them. Get out now before they spot you.
No. They found us once. They'll find us again. Keep your head down. I'll take care of this.
Okay. Apex Predator. ఓ ఇక్కడేదో జనాలు ఉన్నట్టున్నారు. వీళ్ళని చూద్దాం ఒకసారి.
Come on. I can hear you. Reception is still bad. No, I haven't seen so much as an owl out here. It's a lot of trees. No, I wasn't trying to sound overconfident. It's dead out here, Dow. I don't think I could miss him if I tried. Yeah, I'll let you know. Unless the reception still sucks. Shit.
Agent Price.
This is like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Just keep trying, Agent Montgomery. Our client considers Agent 47 and Olivia Hall as a serious threat. You can't underestimate them.
I never do, Joe. We'll find them. We're all in position.
Good. Report back to me if there's anything.
Don't worry.
ఎలిమినేట్ ఏజెంట్స్ అంటే ఎలిమినేట్ ఐసీఏ ఏజెంట్స్ అనమాట. ఒక్కడే కాదు ఇంకా ఉన్నారు. ఓకే, మనకు ఆ ఒక్కడు కనబడ్డాడు, మనం చంపేశాం. కానీ ఇంకా ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళందరినీ ఎలిమినేట్ చేయాలి, అంటే చంపేసేయాలి.
Freed. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm delayed, but someone must have moved my bike, and I can't find my, allergy.
Brick and itikrai.
Kaput. Yeah, I'm looking.
Chuddam.
Very annoying, but I'll meet up with you once I find it. Okay.
సో ఇటుకిరాళ్ళు ఎందుకు పెట్టాడో మరి.
Hello. Excuse me. I was wondering if you could help me find my bike. Now I have lost my allergy pill. You know what I mean. I can give you it for free if you help me.
కార్ బ్యాటరీయా? లాక్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ అదర్ సైడ్ అంట. సో మనం ఎంటర్ అవ్వటం వేరే వైపు నుంచి అవుదాం. ఓకే,
Oh God. Oh, this is not looking good. Are you okay? Hey, who wants a picture with a dead person? Yeah, over here.
Oh my God!
Hey, let him go. Thank you. Done your part? Now leave it to the pros. Command? Anybody there? Come in. We've got someone on the ground. Hey, wake up. I need you to get your shit together. Hey, don't go around whacking people in the head like that, you hear? Hey! Hey, you! What seems...
క్రౌచ్ బార్ కూడా లేదు కదా, క్రౌ బార్ కూడా లేదు.
It's super uncomfortable, sir.
క్రో బార్ అన్న కావాలి కనీసం. That's it.
Do you know anything about what's going on?
Whatever's going on in there is none of our business until someone tells us otherwise.
Oh, come on. You're not the slightest bit curious. You don't want to poke around even a tiny bit? Bullshit.
They don't pay me enough to be curious.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to work the other way around.
What I'm saying is, unless you're gonna slip with the 50, technically I'm not in.
Try not to overdo it tonight.
Jesus, that must have hurt. Not the big.
Sir.
టాయిలెట్స్ కిందకి వెళ్ళాలి. కిందకి వెళ్ళాలి, కింద ఫ్లోర్కి వెళ్తే కానీ మనకి ఇటు తిరిగి ఇటే వచ్చానా? ఓకే, మనం సెక్యూరిటీ ఆఫీసర్లో రావాలి. సెక్యూరిటీ ఆఫీసర్ డ్రెస్ వేసుకోవాలి. ఓకే,
Be careful, or you may not spot him until it's too late.
అరే ఇప్పుడు ఈయన ఎలా హెల్మెట్ చేయాలి ఇంతమంది మధ్యలో? మన దగ్గర ఏమున్నాయి? మన దగ్గర ఇటుకరాయి ఉంది కదా, ఇటుకరాయితో కొడదామా? కాంబాట్ నైఫ్ ఉంది.